basketball. I shoot 3-point and shots. I am a YouTuber. I love to play basketball. This is my Spartan time series.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Spartan Time. I know I keep making Spartan Time videos, but I can't come up with any other ideas, you know. So let's watch. So today we're gonna be learning about he's gonna tell us a little bit about how to average more than 20 points in a game. So let's get right into this.
Players would be like, Coach, I'm a really good shooter. You know, I'm averaging like 20 points a game, but I just feel like I'm thumbing the basketball a little too much. I need to get rid of it.
Sometimes that's how I feel, guys.
The ball
like today, I did a little bit.
No, I only miss long. It's probably not an issue then. You don't need to fix it, right? And so one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to shooting instructions, I always see this. A kid starts working with a coach for the first time. Coach comes in and they say, okay, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get your feet turned, and you're going to need to do this, you're going to do this with your hands, you got to set the ball here, and they give them like 8 different things right on jumpers, and let's see what it looks like. And then they'll kind of watch and analyze. They'll be like, all right, let's see you take some more, and we'll kind of check and see what it looks like. And then they'll see how the misses are happening, and through backwards design, try to fix it. So again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't care if you're using your thumb, if you're loading it down. What's the problem in your jump shot? And that's where we want to find a solution. And that's the biggest fundamental.
So I might have to try some of these guys. Comment down below if you need to try some of these as well.
One smart coach waiting list. Again, this is.
Comment down below if you guys want to 1v1 me. Cause just meet me in the Tyrone basketball court. If you guys live in Tyrone or Fayetteville or Peachtree City, come to the Tyrone basketball court, and I will 1v1 you, and we'll see how good you are against me.
It'll be fantastic. I'm super excited, and to make it even better,
let me know if you guys want to see something like that. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this segment. Let's get on to the next one right now. We're now on to game time. This is actually one of my favorite games. We're actually going to be playing some Raft today. And guys, in these Spartan Time videos, we might be playing games over and over again. But that might not matter because I don't have that many games to choose from as of my TV and stuff, and even my computer. And I'm not about to go play Roblox, so let's get right into this. Today we're gonna be playing some Raft. Let's get right into it. Yep, inventory is full. And guys, sorry about the stuff in the background, but that's not gonna matter right now. Improve speed station up. 3 coins. Take. Yep. X. Climb up the ladder right now. Guys, yes, I actually have 3 stories right now, so let's get, I think we're going to be trying to craft a spear today, so let's try to do that. Yep, that's what my character looks like right there, guys. Switch it for But guys, apparently I don't have any arrows, so that's pretty bad right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my one hand right now, so. Okay, so let's get. Oh wow. Quest reward completed. On to texting time, the next segment. It's been almost 5 years now. I remember the day you went missing. Feels so long ago now. Mom thinks I'm crazy for texting you. Guess I'm just missing you a lot. Happy birthday, by the way. You would have been 50 today. I remember your 40th birthday. We had a big party at your house. So many people showed up. I remember thinking to myself, my dad has so many friends, laugh out loud. I wanted to throw a party today, to celebrate you. But Mom wouldn't let me. Mom thinks you were dead. Mom says I need to move on. I'm just not ready to move on. Maybe if I knew what happened, like why you left. I used to make up stories, laugh out loud, like you are a secret agent or something, and you were on a secret mission. Donnie thinks it's stupid. Oh wow, you don't know Donnie. Donnie is Mom's new boyfriend. I think you would like Donnie. He's really nice today. Really nice guy. He treats Mom well. He's not you though. The way you made him laugh. The way you made Mom laugh. No one made her happier. She was obsessed with you. That's actually why I'm texting you. Donnie asked Mom to marry him. I think she's gonna say yes tonight. I was hoping if you were alive, maybe you could give me a sign, and I could tell Mom to wait. Please let me go home. Do you have our money? I need to see my family. You know the deal. Do you have our money? No. Then you can't go home. You don't understand. My wife is going to remarry. I need to go home. Pay your debt. And you can go home. Can I at least text them? Let them know I am okay? It's been 5 years. Listen here. You owe the Morlos $150,000. We could have killed you. We have killed for much less. We agreed to not hurt anyone. I know, and I'm very thankful. And you agreed to disappear. Never talk to your family again until you paid us our money. How about just one time? Let me make this clear. If you contact your family before we get our money, your wife dies. Please, I'm begging you. There has to be another way. Do you have the money? No, but I'm working on it. This conversation is over. I miss you so much, Dad. But this will be my last text. It's time I move on, too. I hope you surrender by your texting session. Let's get on to the next segment.
The only boy born into a girl's village after 20 years.
Yep.
When you're the first boy to be born into a village chock-block full of girls after 20 years, let me tell you, that's some burden to bear. All you guys out there are probably thinking it must be like winning the lottery. Girls flocking to your feet everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, it kind of was like that at first. But then things just got weird. Okay, so I live in a small village in East Europe, and the women have been giving birth to only girls for the past 20 years.
It's kind of weird.
Not really sure
like a
why,
spell or something?
but my village believes that they got cursed from a witch that they kicked out a long time ago. But if you ask me, I think God is the one punishing us for kicking her out. On top of all that, people in my village are not allowed to marry people from the outside. So, the moment my parents realized I was a boy, they quickly wrapped me up in a blanket and kept my gender a secret. They told everyone I was a girl and that my name was Jackie, when in actual fact, I was a boy and my name was Jared. A little bit weird, right? But my parents had no other option. They knew that people would freak out if they found out I was a boy. No one in our village had given birth to a boy in more than 20 years, and my parents didn't want me to get so much attention. They just wanted me to live a normal life. Except it wasn't normal, and I only realized that now, thinking back. At the time, I was none the wiser. I happily played with dolls and wore frilly dresses and let everyone call me Jackie. I mean, I didn't even know I was called Jared. Well, that was until I was 5 years old. I was playing in our backyard when a woman appeared on the other side of the wall.
Oh my God.
She was dangling some candy in front of my face.
No,
and
guys,
like a
you
little
don't
puppy
want to
dog,
take that.
I followed her.
You don't want to do that either. Because
I
kidnapping.
kept looking back, expecting my parents to come running out to get me, but they were nowhere to be seen. The woman asked me to get into her car and told me that if I was a good boy, she'd give me more candy. I didn't even think. I'll never forget the way she threw her head back and let out a chuckle. She looked at me and said, "Sure, Pumpkin, and I'm the President of the United States." Oh, look, there's a flying pig. I fell for it and looked, and the next moment, she lifted up my dress and said, See, you're a boy, you little freak. I didn't understand what she was talking about. And then she explained that I was a boy and that my parents had been lying to me. Then she said the village mayor was offering a reward to the first woman to give birth to a son. And seeing as my parents were keeping me a secret, she'd hand me over and collect the reward money herself. I was too young to fully understand, but I knew I was in serious trouble. I started screaming and thrashing my arms about, and this only made her drive faster.
Now she's driving.
I have no idea why I did what I did next, but suddenly I jumped onto her knee. She couldn't see where she was going,
I guess that's kind of
and that's when we crashed. We could have died, but I didn't care. At that moment, all I wanted was to get away from that horrible woman. And it was my lucky day, because all that happened was her car got a bit crushed, but I escaped without even a scratch. I started running back towards our village, and she was chasing me, but I was too fast for her. My parents suddenly drove by, and my mom burst into tears. Well, there was nothing that woman could do. She was well and truly caught now. Turns out she'd escaped from a nearby psychiatric clinic, and they came and picked her up promptly. My parents had no other choice. They had to tell the mayor and everyone else that I was actually a boy, and that my name was Jared. But I like being...
So today we're going to be looking at some of the scariest, like, not scariest, but like heights type of scariest pools and deep pools. So let's get right into this.
Unbelievable and terrifying pools from around the world. You'll definitely want to swim in every single one of them. Okay, well, maybe not the last one. I hear that one's a little too terrifying. Swim in a pool on top of a skyscraper, or dive all the way down to the bottom of the world's deepest pool. Let me know.
Probably gonna have to go with the height one, guys, because I hate heights.
Market Square Tower.
But I am about to
One of the most
die
amazing pools in the world can be found
from just swimming all the way to the
ground.
Located in the heart
Of Houston, Texas.
the Market Square Tower's roof is adorned with
With a pool whose transparent edge hangs about 500 feet in the air.
Here, adventurous swimmers can feel as though they're floating above the rest of the world, providing a completely unique perspective that'll really get your adrenaline pumping. You know that feeling you get when you look over the edge of a tall building? Yeah, now multiply that by about 1,000, and you might begin to get an idea of how it feels to swim in this insane body of water. While the pool is made of thick organic glass that's strong enough to withstand almost anything, it's still pretty unnerving to know that 8 inches of plexiglass is all that stands between you and certain doom. Still, could you really turn down the chance to swim on the 42nd floor of a skyscraper? I know I can't.
I don't think I can.
Devil's Pool. Victoria Falls, located on the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia in Africa, is one of the largest waterfalls on the planet, measuring 355 feet at its peak. Believe it or not, however, tourists can take a dip right on the edge of this natural wonder, and even peek their heads entirely over the side, looking down into the watery abyss below. That's because a nearly invisible rock outcropping in the middle of the falls creates a natural pool, known as the Devil's Pool, that keeps the current from pulling anything in it over the edge, and that includes people.
Pause. Look at that, guys. There's like a total wedge.
As a result, guided tours take
Yeah, you see that? Look to the left.
tours to this
That's
scary
just
spot
one
every day
fall.
between September and December
And you're
during
done.
the local
You're
drought
dead.
season, and show them
At
the
whatever
perfect place
age
to take
Take a plunge. While the scenery is gorgeous, and the thrill of swimming on the edge of a waterfall twice as high as Niagara Falls is surely unmatched, there's no question that swimming in the
Never do
Devil's
that,
Pool
guys.
takes some serious guts. On the Rocks Pool. Located in Bandol,
So here's the deepest pool, guys.
not for the faint of heart, the pool reaches a staggering depth of 130
Look at that down there, guys. That is so terrifying.
feet, or the same as an upside-down 14-story building, making it the deepest pool on the planet. This
do that.
behemoth body of water is so deep that divers have passed out from swimming to the top too
See?
fast.
That's how scary it is, guys.
The rapid change in water pressure causes a condition known as the bends among divers. However, if you're familiar with deep diving form, you'll have a blast in the Y40 as you explore its hidden caverns and wave to less adventurous guests from the other side of transparent viewing windows
Hey, look at that. You see all those? It's like an aquarium.
located all over it. Still, with such a